All right, today we're gonna make Carnitas Quesadillas. We're gonna do a little bit of sauteed onion, cheddar cheese, and season it with a little bit of chili powder. What we're gonna do is go ahead and start. Let's turn our frying pan on medium heat. Let that warm up real quick. While we're doing that, we're gonna slice our onion. We're gonna go ahead and saute these onions. We've got to get them kind of a decent caramelization on them. Season them with a little bit of chili powder and a pinch of salt. And then we're gonna add the carnitas to get that warm, and then build our quesadillas. Go ahead, a little pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of chili powder. Now, it might look like a lot of chili powder. We're also going to add the pork carnitas or pulled pork to it, and you're going to want to have that extra little chili flavor with the pork as well. I'm adding a cup of pork. I like to add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and just mix it up. It helps lift up those nice kind of caramelized brown bits at the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna let that cool a little bit just so that it's more manageable when we're building our quesadillas. All right, now I'm gonna get ready to build my quesadillas. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my pan just a little bit below medium. One trick I learned is I like to microwave my flour tortillas for about 10 seconds. Just get them slightly warm. Makes them a lot easier to handle, less likely to tear or rip. Tortilla's ready. Now, one important thing to keep in mind is I find they always work better if you fold them in half versus stacking two on top of each other. I'm using a 6-inch tortilla. I find them pretty manageable within the pan. 8 inches are okay as well, but anything larger than that, they can just be kind of unwieldy if you're trying to flip them. I find those ones are best if you do them in the oven. And the pork is still nice and warm. So it's gonna help melt that cheese a little bit faster. All right. Now, all right. So now one of the tricks to flipping them is you want to flip them towards the fold. So what I'm going to do is get my spatula underneath, pull the quesadilla back towards the edge, and flip it. And then I like to give it a little press. And then turn my frying pan around, do the same thing, just be really careful. All right, so those are starting to look pretty good. Now remember, because your pork and onions are already cooked and warmed up, you're really just trying to melt the cheese and toast both sides of the quesadilla. You don't actually need to cook anything that's inside it. All right, beautiful.